sports now underway for high schoolers who have returned to class in our area. But apparently, a significant number of young people are choosing to stay off the playing fields. The two most popular sports, football and basketball, account for much of the decline. Kristen Powers at Quince Orchard High School to explain why more and more students are just saying no to sports.
For the first time in 30 years, less students reported playing high school sports. About 8 million reported playing. We're down about 43,000. The biggest driving factor being football. Basketball was also one to note that went down, but football being that biggest one. The National Federation of State High School Associations did a survey of all the students in the country. 2018-2019, let's focus on our area. In Maryland, about 12,100 boys and girls played 11-player football. That's down about 800 players from the previous year. Virginia, about 22,500 players, down about 600. D.C. actually was one of the few areas that saw a small increase, having 1,500 players. The district added just over 100 from last year. The National Federation says factors of this decline in most areas possibly could be a concern over injury, especially concussions. That's been top of mind a lot, especially with the NFL. Also, in general in high school, just more sports are being offered. There's more options for after-school activities. Nearly 70 sports were surveyed this year. Although the numbers dropped, particularly in football, it does not appear to be doomsday for the sport.
If you look at a sport that has over 1 million participants like football does, a drop like that is, while we're looking at it, it's still pretty strong. It still has more than 400,000 participants over any other sport. So, and if you look at per school basis, it's equivalent of taking like 3 players off of that program.
Although football did see a decrease, some sports saw an increase, like boys track and field and girls volleyball. In Montgomery County, I'm Kristen Powers, ABC 7 News.
Redskins